If you invest on 2,000 Cardano, it would cost you only $520, as Cardano right now is in 26 cents at the moment I'm making this video. So is it possible for Cardano to go as high as $15 in the next bull market that it's about to start, giving you at least a 57x from your initial investment? I'm going to be breaking down in a simple way the reasons why I think ADA can hit that price and even higher, in case you are thinking to invest in this amazing project. And I'm going to be explaining my point with some examples about why it is possible for Cardano to grow that much. But right before we go on, I must be clear about my intentions here, and about why I'm making this video today. It is for educational purposes only, and not for financial advice of any kind, as Cardano forms part of my portfolio. So this is just my way, and I think it can be a great investment option. So it's crucial for you to evaluate the risks right before you invest in any crypto, and to diversify your portfolio as well. So now that I said that, the first factor that can drive Cardano's price as high as the sky are the real-world use cases. It's clear for me, and I wanted to make it as clear and simple for you. One of those real use cases is the decentralized finance, and I think it's one of the factors that can lead Cardano to reach this price. Also, lending, borrowing, staking, and yield farming can also generate passive income as well. This could be attractive for the banked or even unbanked populations, or for normal people that need some extra money. I just think the lack of opportunities for normal people like you and me to make passive incomes makes it a strong option for Cardano to be adopted and then increasing its price. As I want you to understand my point, and I really wanted to make it as clear as possible for you, I'm going to make an example for a regular person that wants to get involved in. So I want you to imagine you're a crypto investor that desires to earn passive income by staking your ADA tokens on the Cardano's blockchain. So you start to feel the attraction to participate in a decentralized staking pool, which allows you to contribute your ADA holdings to the network's consensus and to earn rewards in return. By actively engaging in the Cardano's DeFi ecosystem, you will benefit from the potential financial opportunities it offers, making passive income whilst you are delegating your ADA. I have to say there are many investors doing this right now and receiving passive income as well, myself included. So who doesn't want to put their money to generate more money? It's simple, right? And I think this could potentially attract new investors, helping to achieve the goal that every Cardano investor wants to achieve, which is mass adoption. As we are in a bear market, I haven't got much profit from it yet, so I prefer to leave my entire ADA staking and get my rewards once ADA's prices goes up. If you understand about the crypto cycles between bear and bull markets, then you might be about to do some good passive money. But that depends on how much ADA you're going to be staking. Another factor that can make ADA's price to skyrocket and to attract more people is the supply chain management, as the Cardano's blockchain can be utilized to track and to verify the origin, the movements, and the authenticity of some products. I think this can work for businesses, for consumers, and even for regulatory authorities that are concerned about where the heck the product comes from, and to verify the quality of the product as well. To make this to be as clear as possible for you about why this could be a huge factor that can make Cardano's price to skyrocket, I want you to make a real-world scenario for you to think about. So I want you to imagine you're a person that worries about health. You want to ensure the authenticity and quality of the food products you're buying, so just scan a QR code on a package of organic tomatoes at your local grocery store. This is going to reveal a record of the product's journey from the farm right to the store. So this way you can see the details about the cultivation process, the certifications and inspections, just to show you the transparency and trust within the product's origin. This works very good, mostly for those products that are cheating people saying they're healthy or organic, when the real truth is they're not healthy or organic at all. So taking all the information that you need from that product in real time, I think is going to improve your health, and for any person that is going to utilize it, which is something possible to do into the Cardano's blockchain. And I think it can attract new users to the platform, as I've been in that situation where I haven't been 100% sure to purchase something that I don't really know how it's made or where it is coming from. Cardano also has plans to develop identity solutions that somehow can provide secure and verifiable digital identities in a quick and transparent way. This is something that really brought my attention, as this can be used for many people or organizations, and that can attract more users into the platform. Another real-life example to make my point clear for you. I want you to imagine you're a student this time, who is applying for a scholarship at a nice university. As a part of the application process, you submit your academic credentials on the Cardano's blockchain. So the university's admission committee can instantly verify your qualifications by accessing to your digital identity, eliminating the need for time-consuming verification processes, which might help to reduce the risk of fraudulent credentials. Just imagine how many students might be able to access to this technology. It's just nuts. Another factor I have to mention is that Cardano wants to collaborate with governments to provide blockchain-based solutions for public services. This includes things like voting systems, property registration, tax management in some cases, and welfare distribution. This is if the governments put their eye on Cardanos, of course, which I think it might happen once people start to adopt Cardanos as a daily asset. So another example for you, but this time being a citizen, I want you to imagine you participate in a municipal election that is being done on Cardano's blockchain. Yes, I want you to know that this can be possible. You can make your vote securely from the comfort of your home, and this using your digital identity. The election results are going to be transparently recorded on the blockchain, so this ensures the integrity of the electoral process, which I think it makes the democratic system more trustable. But that is just my own personal thought. For any person from this world about fraudulent elections that are happening without any persons to know if the results are honest or if they cheated. So I think this is huge for any person that believes in democracy. I also have to mention a couple of recent real-world examples about events that happened when it comes to fraudulent elections. I mean, it's a reality. We just need to take a look at what happened in Honduras. In 2017, the presidential election in Honduras was full of irregularities and allegations of fraud. The ex-president Juan Orlando Hernandez was declared the winner despite all the protests going on and claims of electoral manipulation. We also need to mention what happened in Belarus in 2020. The presidential election in Belarus faced accusations of fraud after the president Alexander Lukashenko claimed a very large victory. The protests started to happen, with evidence of ballot tampering, suppression of opposition, and violence against protesters. A huge disaster, really. And I can't just keep going on mentioning fraudulent elections across the history, but this video would be eternal if I do it so. And you think Cardano doesn't have any uses in the real world? I think you must think twice, my friend. I also must mention the Cardano scientific approach, which makes it an attractive platform for academic institutions and for researchers as well. This platform provides opportunities for academic collaborations, for research, and for advancements in the blockchain technology. So to make my point clear again about this, I want you to imagine this time that you are a doctor, a blockchain researcher at a university, which collaborates with Cardano's research team to explore innovative consensus algorithms. So you receive funding for the Cardano's research program to conduct experiments and to publish your findings. By investigating the Cardano's platform, you and your team contributes to the improvement of the blockchain technology in general terms, like to the real-world applications as well. So I want you to imagine all the things that can be done for the science, as long as these investigations keep going on. This might create new scenarios for the real-world use cases that might drive Cardano's price up as long as we keep using it. And these are just a few factors that, in my eyes, makes Cardano as an amazing option to invest before the bull run begins. So all of these factors that I just investigated are just real use cases that I found which I think are very interesting and that might help ADA to increase its price in the long run. Still, we need to be careful to diversify the portfolio as we still got 2 years or so to do our positions before we get our profits, okay? So something that can be life-changing whenever it happens. I want you to ask you this. Are you happy with your positions right now? I am. I really am. And I'm ready to make thousands of dollars if the forecast are right with Cardano and with other crypto gems that I'm going to be sharing in this channel. So if you want to miss them out, you got the subscribe button down there, only if you want to, of course. But remember, you need to diversify your portfolio and to risk money that you are affordable to lose. Always keeping in mind the risk and the reward ratio, and to also keep in mind that I'm a long-term investor. Okay, I'm not so interested in doing short-term trading. I think in the long term, if you pick the right projects, it might be worth it even if that means waiting for 1 or 2 years. So I'm definitely not in a rush and the bull run is coming, so all you need to do is just to DCA into the most solid projects you believe in. Remember, you also need to do your own research and then you just have to wait until the market do its magic. That's my strategy and I'm just sharing it right here. And I'm really excited to see how far Cardano will go in the coming months. But remember, money might be about to change our lives if we make things right, if we invest in the right projects right now. And I think you might be able to make enough to at least gain yourself some time. I also want you to remember, the goal is not to make money. Guys, the final goal for me is to make enough money to reach my financial freedom. I think it's different. And to be able to do the things you love. I mean, being free to do whatever you want to. I think that doesn't have a price at all. So in order to achieve that, you're going to need more than money. You need a strong will. You need patience and to make the right decisions. So let's make money, but let's have a solid plan about what you're going to do with that money. So either you can multiply that money or you can buy yourself your financial freedom. So like I said before, this is my way. You don't want to miss it. And please leave a comment about what your positions are. And if you are an ADA holder, tell me if you think it is possible for ADA to give you a 57x in the next bull market. I hope you liked this video, and I tried to make it as simple as possible for you. And I want to share with you this, which I find very interesting, that was said by Nietzsche. No price is too high to pay for the privilege of owning yourself. So I want you to think about this. So I really hope you enjoy it. This was Frankly Cryptic. See you next time. Peace.